What did that get to?
17.8.
That's it? Oh boy.
Oh, there's another one coming.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe there's a whale. There's a whale right there. Oh, he's so cool. Oh, he went around our whole boat. Oh my goodness, that's his tail. Wow. We made it back to beautiful Yellowstone Beach.
Your boat.
The Rubber Girl.
Rubber Girl.
I love it. And what's your name?
Alexei.
Alexei.
I'm from Russia originally.
Uh-huh.
Wow, well, it's very nice to meet you. Another beautiful visit back to Yellowstone Beach. It's chillier this time around and a lot windier than it was last time we were here, but it is just such a beautiful beach. We've always loved our visits here. It did rock and roll a little bit last night because of the high winds we had over the weekend, and it was very windy all night long. But our anchor held well as usual, and we slept great anyway. Here you go, love.
Good.
Woo!
Okay,
Oh my gosh, that's exhausting.
let's turn like 30 degrees.
30 degrees port. Oops.
When the storm
We've made it to Aqua Verde. So stoked to be back here. We love this place. So many amazing memories.
And I gave you a rose that you kept unseen, kept unseen. It was worth the when the stars glow bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight, I were told. When the storm is raging in your head,
There's about a mile of line wrapped around the shaft, the propeller shaft, and the lure's sitting right there. I can get it.
Okay, awesome. Guess who's coming to see us here in Aqua Verde? Divergent! Yay, we're so excited! Woohoo! Oh hi,
it's by the lake you were chasing your dream.
Oh my gosh! You
And
guys!
I gave you a rose that you kept unseen, kept unseen.
We are headed for shore. Today we're going to explore Aqua Verde with Gary, Ina, and Duchess.
Kept going on. And for every tear you shed, for everyone you love, the hills are free.
Well, we had a very nice, albeit short, time in Aqua Verde. But today ended up being the best weather window for us to start heading south. Now I think we're going to stay in Los Gatos. And on Sunday, it looks like really great weather to get us right outside of La Paz. So that's our plan for now. We'll see. You never know though. Weather changes by the minute. We had a wonderful time with Gary and Ina. We got to spend a little time with them last night on the beach. It was fun. It was great to see those two again. It's been a long time. And we look forward to our next adventure with the two of you. Mwah.
All right, Nina.
We're underway for San Evaristo. We've got some pretty high winds coming. Tuck in there. Hopefully there's not too many boats. Hopefully there'll be plenty of room for us. We've only got the jib and the mizzen out. We're going about 4.5, 5 knots. Fantastic. Also, we did not make it to Los Gatos yesterday. It was too crowded for us to anchor there for the night. So we went around the corner to an anchorage that is called Timbachi, something like that. Anyway, it was very little to no protection from the swell, but it wasn't too bad of a night. We definitely had some rollers, but we survived the night, and now we're currently underway again because we got some pretty big winds coming in the next few days, and it's time to hide out in San Evaristo. Cheers! Oh my gosh. Let it out, man. Let it out.
Well, what happened is earlier today, we had a boat that came in and anchored inside of us, and he didn't put enough chain out. And, you know, it was going to blow tonight. And so what happened was I'm always up because I'm the captain, and the most important thing to me is my boat and my crew. And so when there's a blow like there was tonight, I'm up every hour or two. And then I got up one time and the wind, because the wind was howling and the halyards were clanking, and I got up and I looked, and the boat that had anchored inside of us was almost abreast of us. And then I had to go and get on the radio.
They were dragging their anchor slowly.
And it was a charter boat, and they weren't awake. We had to blast the horn. And then finally, there's a huge 65-foot sailboat out there, and they turned on all their deck lights, and they blasted their big horn.
Thankfully, the crew on the rapidly approaching boat finally woke up. They were quick with their engine, and we were quick with our bow thruster. They missed taking out our pulpit by inches.
And then what happened is that Dream Yacht Charter's anchor caught the big boat's anchor and then started swinging into the big boat.
Their boat is swinging back and forth, smashing up against our dinghy and the outboard, and we're doing everything in our power to keep them pushed off as they struggle to cut that bridle, which would allow them to let out more anchor chain and fall back. Finally, the bridle line was cut and they were able to fall back, which brought a little peace to the situation. We sat on the back deck, sipping our coffee, trying to wake up, and watching over the boats and waiting for daylight. At first light, we could see their anchor was hooked on our anchor chain just below the surface of the water. Yeah. This was a true testament to our anchor, which held both boats through these high winds for these several hours. Come on, come on. Woo!
Hold it. Okay.
Woo! Thanks to SV Amandla for blasting your air horn and making radio calls. It would have been a much more disastrous situation without you, and we really appreciate your great photography. I want to see your pictures. I'm going to go check them out right now.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
We also would like to thank the nearby motor yacht for hopping on your dinghy just as soon as you saw what was going on. We so appreciate your willingness to help. In the end, all was well. We enjoyed drinks and a meal with all of our new boat friends. Here's to safety. Cheers.
Cheers. Safety and new friends.
And new friends, yes.
Cheers.
Ching ching. See, he said ching ching. We haven't heard that in so long.
Ching ching.
Yes. Ching ching, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah.
See the red water? Ooh, wow. Gross. Nice, calm, mellow conditions today. Going over 6 knots on our way to Falsa. And we got the sails out, no engine. It's perfect. Look at that, beautiful. 3 sails. Here's Falsa, Bahia Falsa. We decided not to stay for tonight. We're just gonna go right into La Paz.